Hello, class. My name's Christian, and today I'm going to be talking about how fast food negatively impacts society. So, imagine this: you had a long day of work, dealing with issues at work. You have things going on at home in your personal life. You have maybe school, and just other responsibilities you have to take care of. And your work day is finally over. You're headed home, and you're hungry. A thick burger with fries and a Coke sounds pretty good, right? But probably not the best idea. And let me tell you why. Because fast food has a negative impact on our society for a plethora of reasons. First of all, physically speaking, fast food is known to cause various issues for your physical state and can contribute to negative effects concerning your mental state. As well, fast food puts their workers under harsh and difficult conditions, and as well as mass cultural consumption within the United States is a issue concerning fast food. So first and foremost is the physical and mental issues that fast food causes. So physically speaking, fast food is known to cause over long term effects such as but it's not limited to digestive issues, obesity, heart disease, strokes, type 2 diabetes, cancer, and can even eventually lead to death. As for the mental state, fast food is known to be a contributor to depression as well as um, low self esteem. And due to the vast amount of salt and carbohydrates contained within fast food is also known to cause headaches and migraines amongst its consumers fairly commonly. And due to all these salts, sugars, and carbohydrates contained within the food, um, it can lead to um, side effects such as mentioned earlier, type 2 diabetes, but also conditions such as high cholesterol and high blood pressure and resistance to insulin, which can contribute greatly to diabetes. So aside from the health issues that fast food causes, mass cultural consumption is a great concern. Um, so the fast food industry obviously is a large industry within the United States today, and is very popular for its convenience. For just roughly $5 to $10, depending how much you'd like to spend, you can have a meal made and ready to go through the drive-through in 5 minutes or less, without having to sacrifice the cleanliness of your home or without having to wait till you get home to make food or so. And just how much Americans consume fast food on the daily is insane. On any given day in the United States, an estimated roughly 36 to 37% of Americans consume fast food on a daily, and studies show that 23% of all college students consume it daily due to its convenience, and at least 50% of all college students within the U.S. consume fast food 3 times within each week. Not only that, but the fast food industry has heavily influenced society. For example, state fairs. State fairs commonly fry various different types of food, almost any type of food that they can, and it is societally acceptable. And these fairs, one of the main attractions of these fairs is the food, as well as bacon within the U.S. The United States is one of the few countries in the world where bacon is meant to be eaten crisp and greasy, and it is a norm within our society, which is also very unhealthy, which is, like I said earlier, influenced by the fast food industry. So, following that, the third and final reason fast food negatively impacts our society is the way it treats its workers. So, fast food workers endure many difficulties, and these jobs require little to no experience to obtain. So, as a result, most workers within the fast food industry are teens or immigrants, mostly young teens. They make about 2/3 of the fast food working population. And though it is not a requirement, a lot of these companies such as McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, etc., target teens because they are young workers who are easily intimidated, unexperienced, and are easily manipulated and are often forced into difficult situations having to deal with people or other circumstances that they are not familiar with, and they are paid the bare minimum for what they do. Also, research also finds that as a teen within the fast food industry, teens are 6 times more likely to get injured on the job than the national average when concerning injuries related to a burn, as well as 50% of male teen workers are more likely to get injured than any other workers in the workplace within the fast food industry. And then another hardship workers within that industry may face is within the slaughterhouse. So workers who work within the slaughterhouse, regardless of age, are often forced to work in work environments with poor lighting, poor ventilation, and poor sanitation, which is a not ideal workplace for the least. And often when these workers go on break or take lunch, they must do it within the slaughterhouse, having to deal with the smell and remnants of the animals that are slaughtered for production. So, in conclusion, fast food negatively impacts society through being the epicenter of various public health concerns and being the epicenter of mass cultural consumption, and by taking advantage and mistreating their workers. Thank you. Sources for my speech include the Uncommon Thought, as well as Healthline, CNN Health, the Washington Post, as well as the textbook Everything's an Argument, and the Global Food, Health, and Society. Thank you.